Welcome to the stream. My name is Pebble, and if you have been watching this, you'll notice that I had my face cam on the entire time that we've been streaming. We had been streaming for, I don't know, maybe a half hour, and it was like this. So let's start over and let's talk about it, which is kind of good, actually. I'm kind of glad in a way. You know, sometimes I'm streaming and I just feel like I'm just waking up, maybe. So I feel like maybe we woke up there. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pebble. I'm a streamer. And what do we do? What do you stream? What do you stream? What games do you play? All the conversations you have with people when you tell them you stream. I'm a video game streamer. I don't mind saying it for the 80,000th millionth time. No, I don't mind telling you. I'm a streamer. I stream video games, and we talk, and we just like basically we have little personality with the video games. I think it's a good combo. So today's game is a game that we played yesterday. The game is called Kiwami. I think that's what it's called. What is the game called? Is it called Kiwami? I want to get it right. I don't like to be a guy that just walks around thinking, yes, it's Yakuza Kiwami. And I get demoted from my clan after taking blame for my boss's murder. Perfect way to explain it. See, this is better than the last stream where I took forever to explain what was happening. Where we are in the game right now is we just got out of prison and basically we're catching up with our life. You know, we spent 10 years in prison in the game, of course, I'm talking about. And my character is just getting back in touch with all his old friends. And I think what we're going to see here is, well, I don't want to spoil it, but I think I have a girlfriend named Yumi who I was protecting. I took the blame for my buddy killing this boss who was trying to sexually assault my girlfriend Yumi. Yumi was my girlfriend, but I've been in prison for 10 years. And I think what's going to happen is my buddy is going to be dating her, probably. I guarantee that's the deal. But anyway, that's what's going on. We're playing this game, Kiwami. It's on the Switch too. My name is Pebble, and we're going to go ahead and just keep our face not like this the whole time. This is how I streamed the whole thing. This whole thing was streamed like this. It is what it is. But now we're fixing it, and ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the game. Kiwami. And my name is Pebble. I mean Pebble. Let's go. What would I upgrade if I could? Here's what I don't understand. Do I have points that I could just pay? I didn't realize I had points. Like, so I have maximum health, boost my maximum health. Oh, I have, okay. So I'm looking now, okay. All right. Okay. So it looks like I have 2 points. If you look at the left-hand side, it says Brawler. And then it says green. There's a green thing, there's an orange thing, and a blue thing. I'm not sure exactly what all those things are for. I know we're going to figure it out. I know one of them is obviously like your life force, basically, which we are HP and power. Okay. So this is one of the, of course, you know, you can't get intimidated by these games. You cannot get intimidated because there's a million things that you have to do. There's a zillion things. You can't look at that. You have to look at one thing at a time. And what I'm seeing here is we have abilities. What I'm also seeing is that we have two points left to spend. So let's see what we want to spend them on. We did a good job, I think, there, spending it on the maximum HP. I think we could go to increase your heat action prowess. Successfully guarding against attacks will cause the heat gauge to rise. However, it will not fill up the climax heat gauge. Okay, fine. And I would imagine that's our last point there. And how do we get ability points? I don't know. Probably just keep fighting would be my guess. We're gonna get into a lot of fights, I think. Should we fight these guys? Okay, so we're getting more points as we go here. It's fun walking around kicking everybody's ass, but I kind of like to know what we're doing. And since I don't know, I'm just going to hit all these exclamation points. Let's see. Let me ask questions. This is how I get better at games. So in the game Kiwami, at one point I finally get out of prison for 10 years, and it no longer gives me things I have to do. So do I need to just walk around to the exclamation points that say story and just figure it out that way? It says, after you get out of prison, there are no immediate story markers. You just need to visit the Cabernet Club, Stardust, to continue the main story. It is located on the north side of the main theater square. Okay, so we got to go to the Stardust. So let's see if we can find out where the fucking Stardust is. I mean, where the Stardust is. Oh, there's the Stardust. Okay.
俺らは誰の世話にもならねえんだよ。
何の話だ。俺は和樹を探してるだけだ。どの組の人間でもない。
ざけんなよ俺。一目見りゃわかんだよ。どこどう見たって黒道なんだろうが。てめえ何企んでやがる。和樹さんに何しよってんだ。
おいおい、別に俺はお前らと喧嘩するために来たんじゃねえんだ。
なめんなよこれ。ヤクザって言え何でも片付くと思ってんじゃねえぞ。この町でもな、ヤクザの言いなりにならないで自分の力だけで一生懸命生きてる奴らもいるんだよ。少なくとも和樹さんはそうやってのし上がったんだ。てめえらヤクザに和樹さんの邪魔をさせね
え。だから俺はヤクザじゃねえって。人の話聞かねえやつだな。
うるせえ。俺はこの店命がけで守るんだ。上がってこいや。
Wait, hold on. What does it mean when you're in the Kiwami game? What does it mean when you start flashing, when your body starts flashing? You're about to perform a powerful... Oh, okay. Well, that your opponent is separate. The color of the flash is the key. The red flash means you're in position to counterattack, while a white flash indicates your opponent can hit you even though you're... How do you use heat? That's what I need to know. In the game Kiwami, how do you use your heat? Fill in the blue gauge by landing attacks, then press the heat button, triangular by default. Oh, okay. Perform combos, attack rush style. Look for the prompt. When your heat gauge is full, a glowing icon will appear on screen usually. Move to the enemy and press the heat action button. Okay. Oh, I can actually choose something right now to do, huh? Watch out, this guy's on fire. This is bad. Oh, fuck. Oh, here we go. Hold on, this is what I want. Fuck, man. God damn it. Alright, it's okay. Let's try again. Yeah, we'll just keep going until we fight, until we beat him. This is by the way, I swear to God, this is exactly what I want to be doing on Thanksgiving. Like this is the ideal Thanksgiving for me. Just sitting and playing this game and fighting multiple fights over and over again. But I would rather do multiple fights like this. I would rather do a fight within a plot of a game than have a game where you literally, like a Street Fighter game. The reason I never really, that game never resonated with me. I'm having trouble talking. I always do. I think I always have trouble talking. I can't really say that anymore. I just have trouble talking in general. The reason that this game resonates with me is because there's a storyline to it, and then when there is a lot of fighting, it's like, hey, cool, there's a lot of fighting. But then there's also a period of time where there's not a lot of fighting, and there's also a lot more to this game. This game is pretty cool. There's a lot to the game that is annoying, like the movement is a little weird and wonky. The fighting, as you can see, it's sometimes hard to like you lock in to fight, but then if you want to grab something, you have to unlock and then like run. So it's like you're like running around. It's a weird thing, but this game is pretty awesome, and I am looking forward to the third one that should be coming out soon here. But yeah, and lastly, that is a good point. Like, the Street Fighter thing, which is basically you're just doing a bunch of fights and fights and fights and fights, is fun. It is satisfying to just fight. But I actually like the fighting and then the storyline. Let's go. Let's beat this guy. Come on. Should we try to do one of these things first? We do have a point up there. Let's see if we can do something here. Oh, I see, yeah. So we would need like 3 points before we can do anything. Okay, let's go. Why is he...
何やってんだお前。
すいません、和樹さん、このヤクザが。
堂島の桐生さんですか。
ああ、
失礼しました。風間さんから伺ってます。どうぞ中へ。
I want to ask this one more time. In the game Kiwami, what are you supposed to do when you're I want to say glowing, but there's like a white light that emanates from you? A white glow in a video game is let's see. The white glow is part of the Kiwami mechanic, which allows you to interrupt and punish a boss's health regeneration. To stop them from healing, you must perform a special Kiwami heat action on them while they are glowing. Oh, I see. Look for an aura. When a boss hunches over and starts regenerating, a colored aura will appear around them. The color corresponds to one of their fighting styles. Blue is for brawler, yellow is for beast, purple is for rush, red is for dragon. Ensure you have heat. You must have at least one full bar of heat filled when you switch to the correct style. Get close to the glowing enemy. You will see a button prompt. Okay. Alright, we'll figure it out.
すいませんでした。俺てっきり。
いや、俺のミスだ。本当になんてお詫びすればよいか。
気にしないでくれ。それよりお前、風間のおやっさんとはどんな関係なんだ。
ええ、ゆうや外してくれるか。
はい。
風間さんにはこの店開いた時から世話になってます。みかじめも取らず商売のいろはもわからない俺にいろいろ教えてくれたんです。今この店があるのもあの人のおかげです。そんな風間さんが先日店にいらっしゃったんです。大事な人を迎えたいからこの店を使わせてほしいって。なんか組の方には秘密ということで。
そうだったのか。それでおやっさんは？
先ほど連絡したんですが、例の会長の件で身動きが取れないと。
会長の件、何かあったのか？
登場会3代目世良会長が殺されたんです。
何？
昨日の深夜のことです。犯人はまだわからないんですが、ニュースでもさっき。
何が起きてるんだ？
わかりません。ですが堂島組長が亡くなって10年。今じゃ同じ登場会の組同士が水面下で町の利権食い合いしてるんです。堂島組を引き継いだ直後の風間組は一時期大きな力を持ちました。他の組も手出しができないでいたんですが、数年前内部から裏切って風間組を割った人がいたんです。
誰だ？
それは。
おらオーナー打算かい。
Uh-oh.
すみません、騒がせちゃって。なんとかして追い払いますから。
島の組の連中です。ここは俺たちに任せてください。
I'd like to talk to everybody here. Violence is not the answer, ladies and gentlemen. Violence is not the answer. We need to come together. We need to be... What is this whole thing about family? I don't have a family. I do it by myself. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what to do here. Alright. Here we go.
すみません、キムさん。
これはようやくオーナーさんのお出ましですかい。
島野さんのところの方ですね。
まあね、うちらちょっと飲ませてもらおうと思っただけやねんけど、そこの兄ちゃんが帰れなんか言うもんやから。
てめえらみかじめせびりに来たんだろ。
いいよ、今日は飲みに来ただけやから。
嘘だ。
酒飲ませろって言うとるだけやろが。
すみません、大事な客人が来てるんです。今日のところはこれで。
参ったな、ほんまそんなつもりはなかったんやけどね。
和樹さん、何やってんすか。俺はやっぱり納得できません。そんなクソみてえな連中に金払うなんて。
ゆうや、
クソやと。おいこらガキ、今わしらんごとクソ言うたんか。
言葉が足らなかったぜ。クソイカだ。なめんなくせぎ。
ゆうや。
なんやお前は。
和樹、
Oh, that's me.
言うやったやつの言う通りだ。こんな奴らに金を渡す必要はねえよ。
はい。
ふざけとんのかお前ら。おい、偽事ぶっ潰せ。
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I need to figure out. In the game Kiwami, what do I do when my blue bars are filled up? I don't know what to do. Pressing the specified, I don't know what buttons to press. A special move could be performed. Grabbing an enemy near a wall. Holding a specific weapon. Landing successful hits and grab. Okay. I don't know. What kind of moves can I do if I'm glowing purple in Kiwami? With your rush fighting style. This special heat action will prevent a boss from healing. To pull off the move, follow these steps. Ensure you have enough heat. Switch to the rush style, which is purple. And as the enemy begins to recover... Oh. That's them glowing. Okay. If I'm playing the game Kiwami, and I'm fucking glowing purple, what do I do? You are glowing purple. Okay. I'm getting pissed. No, because I should be able to do something. Like I should be able to be doing something. How about this? My climax heat. Alright. Increases the climax heat gauge. How about that? we have points. We could get some points here. How about this? New moves. Throw your entire body behind a kick when running. Change your battle style immediately after performing a finishing blow. Black Tortoise Spirit. Successfully guarding against attacks will cause heat gauge to rise. Increases the climate heat gauge. Okay. I'm so confused. But I'm always confused in these games. It just seems like I should be doing more. Like, is this, like, really, I just keep punching like a normal punch? Like, it feels like more should be happening. Before we get involved in this, at least let me try one more time to ask this. In the game Kiwami, it seems like I should be able to do more once I'm glowing purple. When the boss is on the ground, glowing purple, quickly switch to the rush style. You must have at least one full gauge per bar to perform. Okay. So do I need to be the same color as that guy? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, that's good. That was good. I like this. We're doing better. We're controlling shit now. Okay. We're doing better. Okay. Fuck. God damn it. I can't beat this guy. You guys gotta help me. What is he? What color is he? He's blue, right? Okay. Alright, he'll back up, back up, back up, back up. Fuck! Alright, maybe we will have to go easy level here. Alright. In the game Kiwami, if the boss is glowing, what are we supposed to do? Most likely a says when a boss in Yakuza is glowing, it means they're regenerating health. Alright, you should switch to the fighting style. We did a good job there that matches the glow color, and use a special Kiwami heat action in them. This will interrupt their healing and deal significant damage. How do you use a Kiwami heat action? How do you use a Kiwami heat action in the game? Kiwami. Wait for a boss to enter a rejuvenant state, indicates by them hunching over. When this happens, switch to the fighting style that matches this color. Ensure you have at least one full bar, and then approach them and press the heat action button. Alright. I don't know. Let's keep trying. It's too hard to have 4 guys. Yeah, we should definitely try to change the, we should definitely try to change the settings to easy. If we can. Hold on a second here. In the game Kiwami, how do I change it to easy mode? Oh no. If you were playing a legend, difficulty is selected at the start. How do I change the difficulty, somebody says? It says, pause menu. Pause settings, difficult, okay. Settings. No, I don't want to start over. I don't want to... This is just a shit show. Like, I don't know what the fuck, man. There's so many fucking guys to fight. It's ridiculous. It really is kind of ridiculous. I'm about to die here. I kind of want to die. I sort of just want to die. All right. We need to check our abilities. Yes. Okay, now we're on to easy difficulty. Thank God. Okay. This should be a little bit better because it's easy. It'll be easier. But let's take a look at our ability. What abilities do we have? Because that's where I'm like, I'm glowing. I should have an ability. So let's see what your ability is. Increase your heat action prowess. Okay. New moves for your style. Throw your entire body behind a vicious kick when running. Okay. Okay, this is like the final boss guy. Okay, we're the same color he is now. Let's see if we can grab something else here. You can't withstand more of that. God damn, I thought we were never going to beat that guy. Jeez.
堂島の組長を殺して無視を言った。こりゃ島野の親父に最高の土産ができたわ。
キリさん。
田中のおじじゃ。
Lieutenant Tanaka. I need some soda, you guys. Games are stressful.
島の組の縄張りじゃねえだろ。次はねえぞ。
Here's my take on these kind of games. Hold on, guys. Here's my take on these. This is how we stream. We take our time. We figure out what we're feeling, and then we kind of express it. With this game, obviously I enjoy it or I wouldn't be playing it, right? I would just quit. I don't feel like quitting. I like this game. I do feel a little frustrated, and I'll tell you why. And I've always felt this way with these kind of games, especially when I played Yakuza 0. There does seem to be like... I always feel like I'm not playing it right. Like, I feel like you're giving me these powers, you're giving me, like, this glowing thing. Obviously, I'm glowing. Am I supposed to be doing something? And that's where I get a little miserable when I'm playing these games. Because otherwise, look, it's a great game with great graphics. It's fun to fight. You know, it's fun to do all, not like in real life. I don't enjoy fighting, but on video games, I enjoy it, you know, obviously. So, like, there's action. It is cool, but it is very frustrating because it's not clear cut on what, at least I don't feel that it is. And I don't right now have a full understanding of this game. And that's my whole thing with these games, is that I just try to understand them more so that I can get more out of the game. Let's go. But we're doing good. I'm glad we beat that guy. And we're on easy level now, which is what we need to be on. Get item packs from Bob Utsunomiya. Alright, hold on.
10年ぶりのシャバだったのに早速こんな騒ぎ。
バカ言え。俺は無所でも
本当ですか？兄貴から。
最初のうちはな。だがおかげで模範囚になり10年で仮出所だ。
あの喧嘩っ早かった兄貴が10年間喧嘩ゼロとは。ま、全然お変わりなくて安心しましたよ。
変わってないか。
あれ、どうかしました？
実はここに来る前、ある男から俺がこの10年ですっかり弱くなっちまったって言われてな。自分でも技の衰えを。
そうですか。でも兄貴のことです。すぐに昔の感覚を思い出して。
But another reason why I feel like in staying with what they're saying, like staying within what they're saying, I was basically saying, I think the same thing, which is, yeah, it's noticeably. Actually, when I first started this game, it did seem like I was a little bit tougher, a little bit stronger. It did seem easier to fight. It is a little bit tougher to fight right now, and so that's clearly what they did. Is they took away your powers when you went to prison. But I gotta tell you, it's fucking frustrating, dude. Don't show me how great I am and then take it all away. Because I gotta tell you, I know a lot of people go, yeah, but you're building up to something. Yeah, I get it, but like, it's you feel like you're doing something wrong. When really it's just you have to build this character back up, which is like, I guess it is. I guess it's a good thing. I don't know. It's frustrating. Go ahead.
10年前みたいにキレのある技を出せるよ。
だといいんだがな。
And then the goal is you keep fighting these guys, and you keep in the street fights, and these fights, and this fights, and that boss fights, street fights, all these fights, and then you gain these points, and then you spend the points on all these moves, and then you become like a. Then it's a lot easier to fight because you could just use special moves and stuff. Because all I did for that entire fight was basically just press one button and do this like this, and I don't like doing that. Like that's not enjoyable for me, to be honest.
それで葬儀会場の件ですが、
So hopefully that
搭乗部の
changes.
連中
Which
が大
it
勢いますから、
should.
兄貴の正体がバレるとまずいことになります。正直何が起こるかわからないですから、できるだけのもう準備はできましたか？わかりました。じゃあ少し明日のことを打ち合わ。
So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There's a. It looks like. There we go. Chapter 2. Maybe this is chapter 3. I don't know.
本当ですか、柏木さん。
何驚いてんだ。お前のここ最近の働きからしたら別におかしな話じゃないだろ。
でもまさか俺が自分の組を持てるなんて。
とはいえいきなり組持てって言っても手駒がいねえだろ。うちから腕利きのやつを何人か出すから、そいつらうまく使ってしのぎについて勉強しろ。
柏木さん、ありがとうございます。
礼なら風間の親父に言え。これはもともと親父が言い出したことなんだからな。
親父さんが？
親父もそれだけお前には期待してるってことだ。それに桐生のこともある。
え、桐生がどうかしたんですか？
あんなことになっちまったとはいえ、いつか桐生がシャバに出てくる日が来る。制裁上破門ということになっちゃいるが、絶縁じゃねえ。復帰の目もあるだろう。だが親殺しのあいつを風間組で引き取るわけにはいかん。 お前が桐生の受け皿になってやれ。
俺が桐生の。
そうだ。戻ってきたあいつの面倒を見れるのはお前しかいない。お前が錦山組をでかくしてあいつを迎えてやれ。
はい。俺桐生のためにも頑張ります。
That's our best friend, basically. You can tell he's relieved. Because I think maybe he thought he was going to have to, like, you know, go against me or something. And now it seems like he's, you know, supposed to look after me, which is a good thing. This enemy here is what I'm really... I think at some point we're going to have to fight this guy. And this guy looks awesome. This will be an awesome... And hopefully by the time we get to this guy, which is what it looks like, we're going to have a huge... Because look how massive this guy is. It looks like we're going to have to fight this guy. Hopefully by the time we do, we'll have figured out some more moves. Because there's no way I want to sit and slash. You know, I want to have some real moves. I don't want to just press this button. If I press the button, keep pressing it, and running. It's too frantic. Nobody can play that way, guys. Come on. No. Go. Good.
そいつはほんまにあいつやったんか。間違いありまへん。そうか、桐生帰ってきよったか。
Uh-oh.
なあ、桐生は相変わらずごっついやつやったんか。ええ、それはもう。そうか。ご苦労やったの。ちょっと手出してみや。
Oh my
ご機嫌
god.
やさかいな。指2本で許したるわ。
いいですか、兄貴。これが東上会本部の見取り図です。この本部施設の中に風間のおやつさんが。建物の裏口は比較的手薄です。下手に塀を越えたりすればかえって怪しまれますから、正面から弔問客に紛れ込んでいきましょう。正門から入ったら突き当たりまでまっすぐ。そこを右に入った先が裏口です。俺はそこで兄貴を待ちます。
Oh, jeez. We're infiltrating this fucking thing now. Alright, so let's see what we got. Alright, so this is a good time to end the stream here. I think we've done some good things. We should be saved up. We should be all saved. Okay. Let's take a look at our... Before we go... Actually, we'll do that when we come back. Yeah, let's just get out of here. We will save... Make sure that we save this. For sure. And then we will get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. I'm getting these games. I played, like I said, I played Yakuza 0 before. I had sort of the same experience, which is a little frustrating. Like the movement is not as fluid as I would like, but whatever. Not everyone's gonna be as fluid as me. You know, I'm fluid. I'm fluid. I'm really not. I don't want people to think that. No, but yeah, I had this problem before with the controls. No big deal. I enjoy the game. I'm going to play it all the way through. We'll get over it. We're going to learn more about it. I'll probably do some, like, looking at YouTube clips and stuff about the game, just seeing, some little hints and little background on not background on the game but background on how to play the game. I don't care about the history of the people. I'm not at that stage of the game. I feel like with games, you get into the game first. Here's how you become a fanboy of a game. You play the game and you just, all of a sudden, it just kind of envelops you and you learn how to play the game. And then you learn about the storyline. And there's some people that go the opposite way. There's no right or wrong. But there's some people that would be like, oh, this looks interesting. And then they would study the history of, Yakuza games. And then they would be like, oh, then I'll learn how to play. But me, I like to learn how to play the game first. And then if the game's good enough, then I'll learn the plot and who the people are and all that kind of shit. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the stream. That is the end of technically that would probably be our last stream of the week. I'm thinking we might do another one. I've got another one in me. I might do one more stream, maybe run some Fortnite for one final time. It was a good week. What can I say? We basically, we found our way through it. I think this was interesting. This game is interesting. There's a few things I want to do next week that I didn't get a chance to do for at least 3 weeks. So next week I definitely want to play the show 2025, the baseball game. I just think it's a good game and I'd like to play it. Tape to Tape, that's another sport game I'd like to play. I'd like to get into Cyberpunk next week. We have the game, we just haven't started it yet. I was gonna start Cyberpunk today and I just didn't feel like starting a new game. So since we started this game yesterday, I thought instead of starting in Cyberpunk and having to just get into a whole new game, I'll just wrap up the week with another playthrough of this. I hope it was enjoyable. I do sometimes wake up and I just feel like I'm fumbling and I'm stuttering and mumbling and fumbling my way through the day. It's kind of how I felt today, but that doesn't matter. You know what? You stream through that shit, and that's what I've learned. So we basically, to me, this stream was a fumbling, mumbling, stumbling, dumbling, tumbling, stuttering stream, and I still think it was a good stream. So there you go. Great game. We will be back next week even stronger, even better, and that's basically me saying goodbye, but there's a good chance we're going to play one more game here, and that would be probably some Fortnite. Let's do one final thing before we go here. I'd like to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you had a good holiday.
So I think it definitely helped with that.
This is probably the most exciting time of the year because you got November. So I had a birthday in November, so that's exciting for me. Then you got Thanksgiving. Then you got December. Obviously Christmas. The full month of December is all about Christmas. And then you've got New Year's. So it's a really crazy, really November, December, and January are 3 crazy months, really. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the stream. My name is Van Pebble. I promise to get better at this game, or at least try to. I have a Twitter account. Please follow me there, watch me there, see what I'm doing. I'm basically just talking shit and having a good time, but we're not hurting anybody's feelings. We're not trying to, and we're not going out of our way. Our intentions are good. Sports, movies, entertainment, stuff like that. Van Pebble on Twitter or X. Donate money to Van Pebble by donating money to @ThomasPalvino. I make my money by working for a living. I work on the weekends, so you're not saving my life or anything. This is basically you're contributing to a guy who's starting something new in his life. So I have the job thing going. But what I want is something that I feel like I'm making from scratch and making myself, and I like where we're going with it. We've been doing it for like a good maybe 2 years, and 1 year like consistently though. Like we've had 1 full year of just like bam, 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 and you can see it on the YouTube, which I'll show you next. But at Thomas Paul Vino, and there's no capital letters there. And that's PayPal. And no spaces either. At Thomas Paul Vino. And also, if you have another way you can help support me financially, and again, I'm doing okay financially. This is basically like supporting what I'm doing here. And that's where the money would go, to be honest. You can give me a Prime sub if you have Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you automatically get a Prime sub. I think they did that on it was Twitch and Amazon. They got together as business partners, and they were like, "How can I help you? How can I help you?" And basically, Amazon was like, "Look, we could give everybody a free sub, and they could use it on their favorite streamer." So that's what you could do. I'm not saying that I'm your favorite streamer. I don't want to be your favorite streamer. I just want to be a streamer that you believe in, that you love. And in that case, why not help me out? Help out my dream, I guess you could say. Not that I dream about this, but... So what else we got here? Van Pebble is on YouTube. We got 487 videos. If you subscribe to me, you're gonna get streams every week, guaranteed. At least like 8. And they're all like 1 to 2 hours long. We put up, sometimes we'll put up little videos. This is a good one, actually. I recommend people watching this. This is very funny. It's very good, very fun, very chill. And ladies and gentlemen, that's my YouTube channel. Please follow it, subscribe to it, and that's it. Have a great one. Have a good holiday. My plans for next week, we've already kind of said it. Basically play some of the stuff that we haven't been playing in a while. We'll be playing this game. I'll tell you the one thing I really like about this game, minus my frustrations with it, because I'm frustrated with almost every game I play. I've yet to find that game that is so smooth and so cool, and it's not hard to figure out what to do, and like there aren't that many games out there that are that clean. I'm trying to think who has the cleanest game. It's really tough. I think Ball X Pit is pretty fucking good. Ball X Pit is like, it's a little, you know, obviously you come into it not knowing what the fuck is going on, and I still don't know what the storyline is of that game, but it's very clear. Like, if it's not clear, it gives you the tools to figure out what to do, and it feels so good to accomplish. The game Ball X Pit, the game mechanics are super smooth, like really clean game. So I would say to me that's one of almost like a perfect game, almost. I don't think any game is perfect, because we are talking about computers here, right? It's hard to get anything perfect, but that's pretty close. Ball X Pit is pretty close. This game, what I think is great about it, what's it called? Kiwami? Yakuza Kiwami. Is the storyline. I think the storyline is really, really good. I don't really know that much what's going on, but I can tell you a little bit. I do know kind of the gist of what's happening, and I do like it. I do like the bosses. I like the storyline. We went to prison. We have to redeem ourselves. I like all of that stuff. And we had a prison fight, that was fun too. So we're having fun with this game, and that's the important thing. As long as there's a little bit of fun, I'll take some of the frustration. That's how I feel about games. right? As long as there's a little bit of, like, mostly fun versus a little bit of frustration. I'm cool with the frustration part. And I like that it's a Japanese game too. I like Japanese games. I like Japan. I'd like to think I like everybody, but I think Germany, France, I think I like them all. But when we're talking about games, Japan is like, to me, I always look at them like I admire them. I look at them and I have those big Japanese cartoon eyes in my mind. I'm like, I love you, because I do think Japanese games are probably, and I grew up playing Japanese games. I want to say Capcom. Is Capcom Japanese? Yeah, so Capcom is what I grew up with. A lot of the fighting games and stuff. So I still am a fan of Capcom. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have to keep talking. We'll just let the music play here. It's been a great stream week. And that's why I think that what I'll do is, it's still early enough. Maybe we'll go grab some food. It is Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll have some chicken. That's what I made for Thanksgiving this Thanksgiving. Hopefully you made something great. I'm going to have some chicken, some broccoli, eat it up, and then maybe we'll come back and we'll feel fully invigorated, and then we'll have one more final stream, and then that'll be the week. Thanks a lot, folks. My name is Van Pebble. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace.